to learn English?
I started in my childhood. I think I was like 10 or 11 years old, and uh,
Mm-hmm.
it was a little or reduced period of time. I think I had a year or 2 years of lessons, and
Mm-hmm.
and then we stop, and I start to learning about from movies and books and things like that. So
Mm-hmm.
I can understand all, but I have difficult. It's difficult to me to express myself.
Not difficult to me. You would say it's difficult for me.
For me, yeah.
That's the correct way of saying that. It's difficult for me to express myself. Yes, that's correct.
Right.
That's good, Karen. So, and what is your main reason, objective, motive for wanting to improve your English? Is it for professional reasons, for your job, your work? Is it for traveling, tourism, or is it a personal interest of yours?
It's, I think, both. I want to
Hmm.
better for my personal, for motive personal.
Personal interest, yes.
Yeah,
It's a
personal.
personal reason, yes.
But
Personal interest or personal reason, yes.
yeah, personal interest. But also, I will have an interview in 1 or 2 weeks, I hope.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes. So the corporate it's in Dallas.
Oh, Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
I've
And
been there to Dallas, Texas. Nice
yeah,
place.
so, yeah.
Hmm.
And I want to be prepared, and
Of
um,
course.
yeah. So
That's
that's my
great.
reasons.
Absolutely. And what do you most want to improve with your English, Karen? Is it your grammar, your vocabulary, your pronunciation, or your speaking?
I think my speaking, but
Yes.
I want to um, refor reforzar like stronger.
You also want to improve
Yeah,
other
I
things.
also, yeah, it's exactly, yeah.
Well, that's great. Did you see the video and watch the video on my italki profile page where I present my main teaching method, Karen?
Yeah, I saw it.
You did see it. Ah, that's great. And how did you find it? What did you think of it?
I think I I can start with like playing roles
Yes?
for this
Hmm.
interview, and then I think can be another or um, mm, more casual uh, discussions or conversations that can.
Right.
Yeah, I want to eliminate the fear or the
Hmm.
the the fear of speaking, and I want to um, speak or find the words more quickly.
Yes, absolutely. That's very good. Well, we can do that. First of all, we'll do some role playing, which is amongst the more than half a dozen different courses which I offer on italki. There's the RLS and RPS. If you saw that on my italki profile page, which stands for real life situations and role playing simulations, like a job interview, where I play the role of the interviewer and you play the role of the candidate, the job applicant. Okay?
Okay.
So we can try that out first, and then afterwards I can give you a demonstration of my other main teaching method, which I present in my video on italki of biblical English. And so we can do both of those then in this trial lesson. So it'll give you um, insight into those two different types of teaching. Okay, then, Karen? Yes? That's
Yes.
great. Okay, well, let's start then with the job interview simulation. So, are you ready, Karen?
Yeah.
Excellent. Hello, Karen, Miss Karen. Good of you to come for this job interview. Now, please do come in. Make yourself comfortable, sit down, and we'd like to know more about you because we found your CV very interesting, lots of very strong points, and so that's why we invited you to come to this job interview, and so that's why we invited you here. Now, first of all, we'd like to know more about your educational background, what you've learned and studied, and all the different qualifications and diplomas that you've obtained, and anything else concerning your education which relates to and is connected to this job position that you are applying for in our company, please, Miss Karen.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I studied at Universidad Autónoma de Nuevo León. I studied um, psychology.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, licenciatura. I don't know how to say it in English. Bachelor. It's the
Bachelor degree.
bachelor
Yes.
degree. Yeah,
Right.
and then when I was studying, studying,
Studying. Yes.
studying. Then in the almost I when I almost finished the bachelor,
Yes.
uh, I entered in a company
So
that
I entered, because this is in the past, so it's a past tense. I entered.
I entered.
You don't say entered into a company. You just say I entered a company. Yes.
I entered a company that was bank company,
Financial bank,
financial
banking company. Yes.
financial company in
Hmm.
a position in HR. Uh,
Yes.
I started there like in sorry I don't know how to say the word.
Hmm. What other languages do you speak, by the way?
Español.
Yes, but do you speak French as well?
French, no.
No French. Okay. So the two languages that you speak are just Spanish and English. You don't speak any other languages other than Spanish and English.
Yeah, right.
Only Spanish and English. Okay. Just in case you spoke French, because I don't know if you saw in italki, Can, that I also teach French, because I have two native mother tongue languages, English and French, both of which I've spoken all of my life since I was born. And if you knew French, then if you didn't know the word in English, you could have said it in French. But obviously, that won't help if you don't know French. But
No, it's
because,
the position
yes,
when you are studying,
hmm,
like when you are almost graduate, it's a number for this position in a special.
So you either say when you are almost a graduate, not when you almost graduate. Either when you are almost a graduate, or you could say when you not are almost graduate, but when you have almost, and then there's the verb graduated. So there's two possibilities of saying that. Either you say when you are almost a graduate, or when you have almost graduated.
Okay, when you have almost graduated,
Yes.
they hire you like
They make you an offer?
yeah, but it's like in, well, I don't remember the word, but
Okay.
it's only for helping in HR, like an
Mm-hmm.
student help. I don't know.
Oh, I see. Yes. It's like an internship.
Intern, yeah, intern,
That's
yeah.
right.
That's the
Intern.
word. Yeah,
Okay.
I was an intern there,
Yes. Okay.
and then at, 6 months later, they
Yes.
offer me
Offered.
analyst.
Once again,
Offer, yeah,
it's in the
in
past,
past.
so they offered in the past tense. Yes.
They
Mm-hmm.
offered me an analyst position,
Yes. So a position as an analyst. Yes.
a position as an analyst,
Mm-hmm.
and i- in HR, and then at 1 year later, uh, they offered me uh,
Offered me. Yes.
for me a position in compensation. I don't know if
Right.
you are you know that area of HR.
Mm-hmm.
And
Compensation, that's when you're paying the salaries, payroll.
yeah, it's like when in HR
Mm-hmm.
mm, all of like an offering, um,
Mm-hmm.
you off yeah, it's like an area that all of that
Area. You pronounce
area
this word area.
area
Mm-hmm.
uh, is like all that
Not is like, but it's like.
it's like
So that's right. Yes.
mm, it's the area that involves money, I think. That
Okay.
can I say? Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and so I start in this area in
I
compensation.
started because
I
once
started.
again, it's a past tense. You need to be very careful of that because I see that's a mistake which you make quite often. So be careful of that. I started. So when you're in the past, you must stay in the past when you're explaining things that took place in the past. So always the past participle, uh, a form of the verb. I started. That's right, the past form.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I started in this area of HR and
Area. Be careful how you
area.
pronounce that word. Area.
Area.
Good. hmm
And I think in this position, I calculated the compensation, the variable compensation of
hmm
the people uh, who uh, who are um, in a in a succor, mm, like a store of the bank. I don't know how to say that.
Department or service
Yeah, yeah.
or branch, a branch in an agency.
I don't know. I think
One of the different banks, because there's lots of little offices, little banks. So you're talking about one specific bank unit, or is it a service within the bank or a department within the bank?
it's a service for customers.
Customers, like,
Customers,
yes, customer service, yes.
when you want a credit card, you go
Yes,
there, you
okay.
know?
hmm
Okay?
Like a consultant, a person who is a consultant who is specialized. So it's a specialization, it's something that is a specialty and one of the products that the bank offers. Is that right?
Yeah, I calculated the the compensation variable
hmm
of these people who uh, receive money if they
Yes.
sells products of the bank,
Not
like
sells product, if they sell. So if it's plural, we don't have an S at the end of the word sell. Sell with an S at the end is only when it's third person singular, like he, she, or it sells. But if it's they, then it has to be sell. They sell.
okay, so they sell different products of the bank. So
Products, yes.
so if they um, um, collocated or sell depend of the number of the credit card or um credits in general they
hmm
sell, so they receive money of that. So
Oh, I see what you mean. It's like a bonus that they
yeah,
receive. They receive an extra. So I see what you mean. It's like extra payment or extra salary if they have reached certain targets or they have sold certain products. Is that what you mean?
yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. This is
hmm
the bonus I calculated.
Right.
Um, so I um, I had a budget for
hmm
these products, and
Products, yes, for these products.
and um, uh, um as mm, I I insurance, no, I let me Google it.
hmm
Yeah, I insurance that or secure that they can't uh, pass, they can over pass the
Uh,
budget.
overspend. They can't overspend. They can't spend too much.
Yeah, overspend it.
They can't overspend. So you made sure that they couldn't overspend.
Yeah,
So
I insurance that they can't
not
overspend.
insurance. I made sure. I
Make sure. Yeah,
made
right.
sure that they couldn't overspend.
Yeah,
So they didn't go beyond their budget.
yeah. So
hmm
and then um, um, I need I was need
Not
to
I was need. I needed to.
I needed to um, um, had a
I needed to have.
I needed to had re-
Not I needed to had. You would say I needed to have something or I needed to do something.
I needed to mm, make sure again
That's right.
that um, the product and the budget are was rentable,
Appropriate or affordable.
affordable, yeah,
Affordable. Yes, that
or
they had enough
profitable.
money to pay for it. Affordable. That it was within their financial means within their budgets so that they could afford it, they could pay for it.
Exactly, yeah. And
Hmm?
if the bonus increase, the sales too. So you need to
Of course.
yeah, you need to make sure that they make sense.
Yes, that you need to make sure that they're well balanced.
Exactly, yeah.
Mhm. Right. Well, that's really good. So, thank you very much for your time once again, Miss Karen, and for coming to this job interview. You've answered very well what we asked, and so we will keep you informed of the results of this selection procedure for new employee that we're recruiting. So then we will send you an email to tell you what is the decision that we've made, and if we've chosen you as our next employee, our future employee for our company. And we very much hope, of course, that you are the one who will be selected by our HR recruitment team. So thank you very much once again, Ms. Karen, and may you have a wonderful day.
Thank you too.
You're welcome. Okay, tell me, Karen, how did you find that? Was that interesting, helpful, useful for you? Did you learn some new things?
Yeah, very useful. Yeah, I think
Mhm.
I would like to do this um, too much more times. Yeah,
Yes, so you would like more practice, so to do this more often
yeah.
with more practice. Yes, that's good. That's excellent. So, just before the end of the lesson, if you want me to give you an example of my biblical English teaching method, then the first exercise is the pronunciation exercise. If you could then just open the link I've sent you in the Skype chat and open and read for me the first paragraph of Luke chapter 1, verses 1, 2, 3, and 4, please, Karen, in
Okay.
English. And I'll correct any mistakes you may make uh, in your pronunciation.
Okay.
Okay, I'm listening to you. Read.
Dedication to Theophilus,
Yes, Theophilus, that's right.
inasmuch as many have taken in hand to set in order a narrative of those things which have been fulfilled among
Hmm.
among us.
Not fulfilled. If it was a single L before the final ED, then it would be fulfilled. Well, if that existed, but it would be the pronunciation filed for the second syllable, just like when you're filing a document in a filing cabinet or in the archives. But here, as it's double L, it's like the verb to fill, so it's pronounced fulfilled.
Okay, fulfilled.
Hmm.
Filled among us,
Hmm.
just as those who from the beginning were eyewitnesses
That's
and,
right. Hmm.
and ministers of the word delivered them to us.
Not delivered, but delivered.
Delivered,
That's it.
delivered them to us.
Hmm.
It seemed good to me also, having had
Yes.
perfect understanding of all
Hmm.
these things.
Of all things.
Yeah, sorry, of all things from the very first,
Hmm.
to write to you an orderly account, most excellent Theophilus,
Yes, Theophilus, that's right.
that you may know the
Certainty.
certainty,
Yes.
certainty of those things in which you were instructed.
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 Very good. You read that very well indeed, Karen. Thank you very much for that. And the second part of this teaching method of biblical English is the comprehension part, where you tell me which words were difficult for you to understand in that paragraph you just read, and I will then explain those words to you.
Well, Theophilus, I don't know what it is.
It's the name of a person like Theodore, if you've heard of Theodore Roosevelt. So it's the name of a person, Theophilus. Now, names are very meaningful. They have a significance, a definition. For example, the name Karen. Do you know what Karen means? Do you know what your name means, Karen?
I
What
don't
is
know.
the significance and the meaning of your name? You don't know? Well, if you like, for your homework, if you would like us to have some more lessons together, and of course that would be with the greatest of pleasure, you're ever so welcome, Karen, then you could look up on internet and in the dictionary of names what the name Karen means, because names are very important. They give they make you understand the direction you have for your life, what you are called to do. So it enables you to know more about yourself, who you are, because it represents your character, your personality. And so you see, names are very important, and it's not by chance that your name is Karen, you see. It means something. Now, in this case, Theophilus comes from the ancient Greek, as the New Testament was written in ancient Greek and also a little bit in Aramaic. Theo, meaning God, Philos, meaning love. It means basically the love of God, but as it's the name of a person, it's like the lover of God, or a lover of God, a person who loves God. Now, it can be applied in the narrow sense of the word or the name just to one person called Theophilus, but also in the larger sense of the word, in the larger sense of the meaning, it can be applied to all the people who love God. For example, I am also a Theophilus because I also love God as a Christian. I love the Word of God, the Bible. I love God. I'm a believer. And so, just like millions of other Theophiluses all over the world, all the other Christians and all the other people who love God, so you could also call them Theophiluses because they also love God. So do you understand better the meaning of the name Theophilus, Karen?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I
You're welcome.
understand.
That's great. So any other words there that were difficult for you to understand?
No, I think I understand that this is a part of the Bible.
That's right, yes.
Yeah.
So
So
if you understand everything in the second part, the comprehension part, now we go to the third part, the last part, so which is where you read in your own native mother tongue language of Spanish, the same part of the Bible that you read before in English, but this time you'll read it in your language so you'll understand it even better. You'll have a fuller, more complete understanding of what you read before in English. And so, if you could read now for me, then please, Karen, Lucas, chapter 1, and the same four verses 1, 2, 3, and 4, please. That would be great. Thank you, Karen.
yeah, thank you. Muchos son los que han intentado escribir una historia coherente de los hechos que acaecieron entre nosotros, tal y como nos los transmitieron quienes desde el principio fueron testigos presenciales y encargados de anunciar el mensaje. Pues bien, muy ilustre Teófilo, después de investigar a fondo y desde sus orígenes todo lo sucedido, también a mí me ha parecido conveniente ponértelo por escrito ordenadamente para que puedas reconocer la autenticidad de la enseñanza que has recibido.
Sorry, I forgot you're from Mexico. I should have given you the Hispano America America version instead of the version
Spain.
from the Spain. Yes. Could you read in the Hispano-America version, which I sent you just now in the Skype chat, please,
Sure.
Karen? Thank you. Sorry about that. I just forgot that
Yeah,
you're from Mexico and not from Spain.
no. Don't worry.
Yes.
Okay. Ok. Muchos son
Mhm.
los que han intentado escribir una historia coherente de los hechos que acaecieron entre nosotros, tal y como nos lo transmitieron quienes desde el principio fueron testigos presenciales y encargados de anunciar el mensaje. Pues bien, muy ilustre Teófilo, después de investigar a fondo y desde sus orígenes todo lo sucedido, también a mí me ha parecido conveniente ponértelo por escrito ordenadamente para que puedas reconocer la autenticidad de la enseñanza que has recibido.
It's easier in the Hispano-America version.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Sorry about that. So, do you understand better now what you read before in English? Do you have a more fuller, complete understanding of the text, the context, the setting, the background, and the whole meaning in general of the whole passage? It's clearer now. It's more
Yeah.
understandable. Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, that's good. Well, that is the teaching method of biblical English. And you see how practical it is, how easy it is. You don't need to use a dictionary. You immediately have the translation in your own native mother tongue language in context, you see, the exact word. And so it's so easy and quick and efficient, and especially if you're familiar with the Bible. Have you read the Bible before? Are you
No.
familiar with the Bible? No?
No.
This is new for you.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's great. How did you find it? Tell me, what do you think of it? What's your impression, your opinion of it, Karen?
I don't know. I think I have many doubts because
Mm-hmm.
I don't have more context.
Right. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I think I don't know. It will be interesting if l- I read
Mm-hmm.
um, more
Mm-hmm.
yeah parts of the Bible.
Yes, absolutely. So this is one possibility. The RLS and RPS lessons, which we practice just before with a job interview, that's another possibility. As you can see from my italki profile page, I have lots of different courses and lessons which I teach. So if you'd like us to have some more lessons together, Karen, you can choose any lesson you like. You're ever so welcome, with the greatest of pleasure.
Thank you very much.
That's great. Well, I'm really pleased that you liked the lesson, you enjoyed
Yeah,
it, and found it
yeah,
interesting. That's really good. So, thank you very much to you too for the lesson, Karen. That was
yeah.
great.
I will check your available
Availability.
availability
Availability. That's how you spell it. Availability.
availability and I because I want yeah more lessons. So
Yes, that's great. Wonderful. Well, I'm very pleased to hear that, Karen. So, all the best for you. Take care. Keep well. Okay.
thank you. You
And
too.
thank you very much. And I look forward then to seeing you next time in another lesson. That'll be great.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks a lot, Karen.
Bye.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Cheers. Thanks. Bye bye.